folks, welcome to day 3 of the 20-hour week business challenge, and I am really excited to welcome you to the day 3 because I know that this is typically seen as like the hump day. Maybe you started off day 1 with lots of excitement and lots of excuse me, energy, and then day 2 not so much, and now day 3 I'm lucky if you're even watching this video, quite frankly, because I know what it's like. We get excited. It's like you have an idea, you want to start implementing it, and then so many people struggle to actually follow through and finish doing what it is that you're doing. And I know what that's like because you get busy and life just takes over. And so watch out for your emails today because I'm going to be giving you like a crib sheet, if you like, from day 1 and day 2. So don't worry if you don't get a chance to watch the videos. I know what it's like, that sometimes you just can't fit it all in. So I will be just kind of giving you that quick heads up, if you like, about what day 1 and day 2 is all about, and of course what day 3 is going to be about. And I'll do that for day 4 and 5 as well, because what's really important for me is not that you watch the video and get to see me and trying to arrange myself and make sure that I'm not flashing or anything like that, but that you actually use what I'm sharing to make it work in your business, because otherwise it doesn't mean anything. Otherwise what happens is that we just take in so much information, we're just constantly overloading ourselves with information, and you don't need that. What you need is to work, take what you have already and work with it. Go and do that. Okay. So today, the day 1 was all about your mindset. Like, is a 20-hour week business really possible? Day 2 was all about the money in your business. So like, is the money, the way that you set up your money in terms of the products and the services and the programs that you offer, does it make it easy for you to hit your money number and in 20 hours a week? Okay. Day 3 is about how you get things done. So your method. So we've got day 1 is mindset, day 2 is money, day 3 is method. So how do you get things done? Are you a fly-by? Are you a fly by the seat of your pants kind of a girl, or are you more methodical? What I find is a lot of business owners struggle with this. He's been a bit cranky today. What I find is that you kind of have really good ideas, and maybe you start at the beginning of every year and you have these beautiful planners, and then it all just goes to pot and you just have, bits of scribbled paper everywhere, and your notebooks are all filled with stuff, and it becomes overwhelming, and it just feels like as if every little, paper and to-do thing just kind of gets piled and piled and piled and high and high and high. And that doesn't serve you at all. And so what I want to talk to you about today is something that I do with my Momentum Circle. And if you are in that headspace of, do you know what, I just don't need any more information, what I need to do is just get on with it, then I promise you, actually, the Momentum Circle is a great place to be, because that's what we focus on. I like to think of it as 70% implementation, 30% information. It's not my intention to overload you with more information. It's actually get the work done. And when you have tiny time, when you have a 20-hour week business, or you just have those few hours every day, it's those small steps done consistently that will actually lead to that, amazing progress. It's not about those big leaps and having to take those big leaps, or thinking, oh God, I'm going to work for 10 hours or 12 hours a stretch. We just don't get that time. But it's those small steps that you do consistently that adds up to that momentum that you want to build in your business, because that's how it works. And I was watching a kids science program. I don't know whether I said this before. I was watching this kids science program, and they were talking about how roller coasters work. And they were saying that the higher the incline for the first bit, if that's suitably high enough, by the time you go down, you'll have built up enough momentum, and that really keeps you going. And that's what we're trying to get to, is like having it be really, really, well, not necessarily like this, but have it be easy. And, and sometimes it's about expending that energy at the beginning. Okay. So one of the things that I do with my Momentum Circle members is that we run quarterly sessions of 90-day sprints. And what we're doing in that time is you actually plan out what your next 90 days are going to look like. Instead of doing this annual planning, which it feels like it's just too out there, what we're doing is saying, okay, what are you going to do in the next 90 days? And then break that down into 30 days, and then what you're going to do weekly and then daily. And the tool that I use, where's it gone? The tool that I use to this is the Natalie McNeil Conquer Your Year Planner, because she actually has structured it in such a way that it allows you to do your 90-day goals. Now, if you join the Momentum Circle as a gold member or above, in your second month you actually get this a complimentary copy for yourself, because it's part of how we do our planning. It's how we do our strategy. And so what you do in those 90-day sprint sessions is you outline what you're going to do. So no more of this kind of fly by the seat of your pants. You know, this is where you get really focused and deliberate and methodical. And here's the thing. When you have tiny time, and you might be thinking, I started my business so I could be flexible and I could, do what I wanted when I wanted. Actually, having a level of discipline in your business allows you to have that greater flexibility. So when you're working, for those 3-4 hours a day, when you know that you've got everything done in that short space of time, that actually gives you the flexibility to be able to say, right, this afternoon I'm going to do X, or I'm going to do Y, or I'm going to take the kids to the playground, or whatever it might be, instead of, all day going, oh God, I need to get that done, I need to get that done, I need to get that done. And you see how that can work? So that level of discipline actually allows you to have that greater flexibility. So 90-day sprints is a... Hold on. What's wrong, Petrol? What's wrong, Baba? You're going to come back onto the video. We just did a live. You're enjoying these lives, aren't you? So what we do with those quarterly sprints is saying, okay, what is it that you want to plan and work on? And then you just focus on that. And then, right, okay, so then the next piece is, how do you hold yourself accountable? Do you have any accountability measures? Do you look at the end of each week and say, didn't really get done what I needed to get done, or so much fun trying to do this with a baby. Do you review the progress that you're making on a consistent basis, or is it a kind of a bit of an ostrich thing? Bury the head in the sand and hope that everything is fine. Listen, as business owners, juggling 1,000,001 things, physically and mentally and emotionally. Let's take a deep breath. We can't get it all done. So the most important thing is to set yourself up for success and say, what can I get done? What do I want to get done? And then make a plan for it. And that's how I support my members in the Momentum Circle. And if you need that support, you need that hand-holding, you need that accountability, then I would love to be able to show you how you can do that. Now, one of the things that I'm actually running from next month, from March, is a mastermind, a 12-week mastermind on how to create and implement your 20-hour business week. I want to help you create a business blueprint that shows you how you can actually grow your profitable business in 20 hours a week. It's a 12-week mastermind, intimate, small group. Look at that face. And so if this is of interest to you, then bob me a message and let me know if that you'd like to be part of the mastermind. Because what we're going to be doing is every week we're going to be meeting. I'm going to be sharing content with you through videos and audios, like bite-sized, so that it's all easy to consume. And then what we're going to do is we're going to meet as a group every week, and we're going to talk about it and talk about how it works in your business. So everything that I've talked about, mindset, the money, the method that we talked about today, and what we're going to be doing on day 4 and 5, that's all going to get covered in the mastermind at a much greater depth, and how it works in your business, how it applies in your business. So if you're interested in that, just bob me a message and we can have a chat about that. I'll also post the link below to check out the Momentum Circle. Oh, you are so cranky today. Let's talk and see if the circle is right for you. Remember, it's 70% implementation, 30% information. So if that sounds like, actually, I really need that support, then this might be a really good opportunity for you. And for a very limited time only, The gold level membership is only $49 a month. It's normally $79 a month. And so grab that offer because you could save over $300 over a 12-month period. Now, it's something that you can join, and then, you know, if it's not right for you, that's okay. You know, you can cancel your membership. Remember, if you are a gold member or above, in month 2, you get your complimentary copy of Conquer Your Year. And I'd love to be able to welcome you if that's the right fit for you. But in the meantime, look at how you are. Okay, so didn't give you the task. Okay, so this is what I want you to do. I want you to look at your planning process and ask yourself this question. Do I have a process? You know, how could I make my planning process easier? And, oh my God, it is the greatest irony this week that I am doing this 20-hour week business challenge and I haven't had like an hour a day to get stuff done. But anyway. We're still here, we're still standing, and we're still smiling. Okay, so ask yourself that question. What's my planning process? How do I get things done? And can I do it better? Can I do it better? And pop your questions and comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Are you a fly-by-the-seats kind of a person? Or are you more methodical? Or do you start off as methodical and plan, and then it all just goes to pot and you get overwhelmed easily? And is that something that is a regular feature of, you know, kind of how you do things? Overwhelm, you know, big to-do lists, lots of procrastination, you know, falling productivity. Because by rights, and this is, you know, interesting, the studies show that when you do have limited time, you're actually far more productive. But if you feel like you're not, well, if you know that you're not getting the results that you want in your business, then chances are that the time that you do have, you're not using it to its maximum. So what stops you and what's hindering you? All right, my lovelies, I better go. Thanks for joining me today. Pop your questions, comments below, and tag me. And I kind of check in throughout the day. So do ask your questions, please. And I look forward to chatting with you again tomorrow. And keep an eye on your email because I will be kind of giving you a summary of what we've done so far as soon as I can get this man to go to sleep. All right, my lovelies, bye.